big booty problems and all that other shit.
You all heard about R. Kelly. He just dropped a 19-minute confession, song, admission, you know what I'm trying to say? So that is what we're going to be talking about on Big Booty Problems Podcast. If you have not heard the song, like I said, go to YouTube, not right now, and go listen to it. And then, you know, let me know how you feel about it. But anyway, how y'all doing? How was y'all weekend or whatever? I mean, my weekends always are just so busy. But forget busy with work, it's busy with family. But I do want to shout out another creative. She is called, her name is Starring Mia. Last weekend I went to her women's empowerment event. A lot of creatives and entrepreneurs were in the building, and they had just a lot of great tips and advice to share with other creatives. So you all go check her out. I'm gonna post her on my page. If you're not following my my Instagram, go follow me at Miss Miami TV. And she does have a show. She does have a webcast also. It's called Living Room Talk. So shout out to Mia. Happy 30th again birthday. And y'all go check out her Living Room Talk, because this is just what we do. We talk. We talk about things y'all need to hear about. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so this is, if you all have not noticed, this is the 7th episode of Big Booty Problems. I do want to thank you all for listening. Thank you all for subscribing, and continue to do so. Share this stuff with your friend. And I'm gonna be real, 7 is my lucky and my favorite number. You know what I'm saying? And what we got going on, we actually have a special segment at the end of this show, just because it's lucky number 7, and we're gonna actually have this every motherfucking week, because this is just crazy, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, it's a sucker out there, and we do have a sucker for of the week, and you will want to know who this is. So, because I'm gonna need y'all to tag him, tag them, tag whoever it is that we're talking about, and I'm gonna bring on my co-host and my friend. You all already know her, and we're gonna talk about this together, okay? Because he real disrespectful. It's actually pretty ironic that I'm talking about R. Kelly tonight, because I actually have an episode that I never released. I'm actually gonna release it. I'm saying actually too much. Actually, I'm gonna release it as a bonus episode, because I felt like I went through the whole thing with R. Kelly, but I wanted to do the more in-person, live, new information. And it's crazy I'm touching on it, because I do let it be known that I feel like a lot of the allegations about R. Kelly were bogus. I mean, let's be real. These are grown people. So the grown people that are making these allegations, like that he, you know, brainwashed them and he was holding them hostage and he wasn't allowing them to eat and do things like that, I just felt like they were lying. Because as grown people, we can make the decisions that we want to about staying somewhere and leaving. You know what I'm saying? So how you gonna stay somewhere and then be talking about somebody brainwash you to do something? Anyway, that's coming later. When I bring my guests, that's coming later, because we want to address a lot of things, not only when it comes to men, but when it comes to women too. You know what I'm trying to say? So, like I said, go ahead and follow and subscribe on iTunes and SoundCloud. Big Booty Problems. Anyway, so I do agree with Kels. He feel like people mad because, you know, he got that action, you know, and he feel like that. He feel like just like they doing Bill Cosby, I mean, now it's like they're doing him. This is just a conspiracy. And I think it's quite ironic. He also mentions Hugh Hefner. Why do we love Hugh Hefner? Why do we love Hugh Hefner? And he was known to have multiple women. Man, we just live in a culture. We can do whatever we want to do, all because we structure our relationships how we want to. As a black woman talking to a black man, please find a way not to let it all eat you up. And being in social media, being in this light that I am in, I feel like I could really sit here and say that other people will definitely try to destroy you with their words, because they're trying to make you destroy yourself. They're trying to make you feel how they feel about you, when in all actuality, they feel like that about themselves. Don't let that shit get to you. Like you said, you've been making this money since you were 7 years old. And and this is your lifestyle, and I just hate that it have to affect you because you probably, you know, I know you're not perfect, and I know you could have made better decisions, like pick better women, but we all make mistakes, you know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure you women, see, you women, it's some women out here I just really can't get with. Because a lot of these women out here, they want to act like and look really innocent and look really like they are just the perfect woman. But inside they green as hell. And you men have to be aware of that.
Big booty problems and all that other shit.
So Charlamagne the God is the sucker of the day because this information has resurfaced because it's really not new. In 2015, he admitted to putting Spanish fly in a woman's drink and having sex with her while she was incoherent.
Now that's rape. That's just wrong on so many levels.
That's right.
That's drugging and raping.
Drugging, raping, and almost having sex with a corpse. Like, so that's what you do. You have sex with dead bodies. Like, I mean, incoherent is like somebody blacked out. Like, have you been drunk before? You know how you lay out?
Hell yeah, I hate it. I hate that feeling. I hate not being able to remember what happened the night before. So yeah, it's a scary feeling. So oh my God, he just admitted it. Like,
hey,
yeah,
he admitted it. Like, so I guess he is that ballsy, you know. And I just feel like, I mean, maybe he's that ballsy because who is holding him accountable? Who besides Miss Miami and Big Booty Problems is holding him accountable, Lori?
I don't know. I don't hear enough people talking about it.
Enough people, and he is too big of an icon, too big of a personality.
He has a huge platform, so you need to be using your platform wisely, Mr. Charlamagne the God. And please, guys, can y'all tag him? Can y'all tag him whilst y'all watch this and whilst y'all listen to our opinion on this situation? Granted, we may not be expert, we may not know it all, but however, wrong is wrong, right is right.
Fuck
rape is rape, no is no. And if
right.
I'm unable to say no because I'm so drunk, so inebriated, so in out of my mind from drugs or alcohol or whatever, I cannot give you consent. So you're basically, like you said, raping a corpse.
Right, and what I am expert in is being a woman. And one thing about being a woman and a human being is, point blank period, I would not want nobody to take advantage of me when I'm laid out like that. If I was that drunk, you know, I feel like shit. I definitely don't want nobody to be trying to have sex with me.
Yeah.
I don't want to do nothing but call Earl and tell God I ain't never gonna drink like this again if he helped me out in my life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So the fact that this has resurfaced, and you know, I guess it was mentioned again on a recent podcast, but no, he is on. How are we going to prosecute Bill Cosby, who didn't even admit to doing certain things? You know what I'm trying to say? Especially as deeply as rape. How are we going to prosecute R. Kelly like we do?
What about Hugh Hefner? They don't talk about Hugh Hefner. Hugh Hefner's been guilty for some things too.
Right,
There's stories out there about him. Google it.
Right. And I just think that's just really some suck ass shit, and you just really show your true colors, Charlamagne. Let me tell you how. You just showed me that you had to roofie somebody to have sex with them, and that's some suck. Only suckers do that. But you ain't got no action. You ain't got no woman willingly.
She didn't remember. And the next morning.
You right. She had to ask you what happened. You're not even memorable, bruh. Even when you're drunk, even when a woman is drunk, they remember doing something. You feel me?
No, it's sad.
Like, man, no, this is ridiculous. This is pure coonery and fucking foolery, and this shit needs to be called out.
Use a sucker. Use a sucker. I'm sorry.
How y'all? I mean, and you around here exposing other people dirty laundry, like you not living in the glass house. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? And this not even the first allegation.
That's crazy. Well, he even called his wife on their show on the Breakfast Club this morning. He called his wife so she can explain that he misworded himself, or if she felt uncomfortable replying. I mean, to each their own. However, I don't know if I would have been able to go along with it. Boo or not, baby daddy or not, wrong is wrong. I don't make joke or make light of serious situations, especially when there's people going through that every day.
Every day. every day, and it's just really pathetic because you are a public figure, and you did not even admit to these things in a remorseful way. You did not even admit to it like you were not even going to do it anymore. You did not even admit to it like you realized that you were doing something wrong. Like, it seemed like your cast members had to tell you it was rape. And he even had the nerve to say it would have been rape if he allowed, you know, a train to be ran on her. Oh my gosh, girl. It wasn't rape, it was them two, you know what I'm saying? Because I guess they allegedly were sexting, you know, and he knew they planned to have sex. I just don't know how you plan to have sex. Have to put a roofie in somebody's drink, and they fall asleep on you, fall out before y'all have sex, but you say this shit was planned.
This story is funny, yo. It sounds real funny.
You need to be persecuted and arrested.
Rape is rape. No is no.
I mean,
what? Period.
No, man. Falling out. To be honest, when she blacked out on you, that should have turned you off.
Yeah.
That shouldn't have made your dick hard unless you like that sick ass, suck ass shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's just, you know, hey, look, I don't have no problem with you. No, I don't have no issues, superficial issues with you. I don't care that you arch your eyebrows. I don't care that you bleach your skin.
Did he give you donkey of the day or something like that? Girl, one time? I heard something like that. Enlighten them. Yeah, girl, tell a story.
Girl, you don't revive the old Miss Miami. Yes, when Miss Miami first really hit these airwaves and got popular, yes, I was on the Breakfast Club being talked about, and I was the donkey of the day when Mr. Charlemagne the God and his crew gonna gang up on me just because I replied to Wale when, you know, he posted a meme of me and, you know, kind of talked shit at the end of the meme, claiming he was apologizing to women. How you gonna talk shit about me or the girl in the picture, but then you're saying you're apologizing to women? All that some suck ass shit when we talk about you, Charlemagne, so you should have knew this shit was coming. And despite you wanting to call me the donkey of the day because I replied back to someone who was talking down on me.
Attacking you?
Verbally. I mean, fuck how you feel about how I look, fuck how they felt about how I look. I'm still another human being, and how I feel does not affect nobody, not even society. But what you are doing is affecting other people, is affecting society, and it should be fucking talked about. This is what we should talk about. See, you all are blinding people, but I'm gonna wake their motherfucking ass up. Y'all want to talk about ass all day. We gonna talk about issues in between some of this ass. You know what I'm trying to say? So y'all want to talk about ass real or fake, but what we need to be talking about is how grown-ass men are admitting to raping women, and they still walking around here like everything is all motherfucking good. That's what the fuck we need to be talking about.
Young boys, young girls, please don't take that as an example of something that you should do or something that's okay. I'm sorry, it's not gonna fix a lot of situations. If don't put yourself in a predicament where you even have to question whether it's crossing the line, whether it's rape. Like that Netflix and chill mean, come over and we gonna get it on.
Right.
Bone chicken wine. That's what that means. There's not chilling involved or any of that. You know, so just protect yourself, be safe, be mindful, be smart in how you move.
And don't fall for none of that shit because you will only know a dude a sucker when he do some sucker ass shit. So like she said, if you want Netflix and chill, make sure you also might be feeling him enough to go a little further, you know, go really chill, you know, all the way, kicking it, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, make sure you all continue to tune in to Big Booty Problems Podcast, and make sure you all be careful, take care of yourself, protect yourself, because you never know who you need to protect yourself against, because these men are just dirty and disrespectful and dangerous.
Abusive.
And we don't even know if they even putting rubbers on the dick when they put in Spanish fly in your drink.
Yeah.
Who knows what they doing? So not only is you waking up with worries, you're waking up with worries and medical bills. Because these fucking suckers, they ain't even doing the right shit. Look, don't get Miss Miami started. Go.
Yeah, you about to snap. You about to go
right.
off.
I ain't on that sucker ass shit.